Alright, so... we advanced time a bit yesterday. The controller's been doing a thing where... There we go. When they do advance by, like, I think half a day. I don't think the actual dates have anything to do, but some of the times are relative when you do stuff. Almost. We're about finishing that one off now with the lad. We spoke to the lieutenants who all denied ever knowing him, but one of them gave us a bit of a, you know, some of them have been going missing or getting called away from them. But she said it wasn't her. She was from the 8th. We went to the tavern, and one of the guys there, we sort of gave him a drink, but that's what you do at a tavern, right? And that sort of made him talk a little freely. And he told us that Rainier had been in the 11th. And we went back to speak to the captain of the 11th and asked why he lied to us, and he said come back at night time when there's less people around because, you know, shady stuff. He doesn't want to, you know. We're like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. So I do want to do Vasco's quest after this, but I think we might end up heading back out into, well, anywhere. We might swap afterwards. We'll keep Vasco with us. Although I do like having Sierra because healing. And we leveled up a bit too. I took points in something else too. What did I take points in? Oh, we're going down the healing path. Oh, I took points in mental, which let us increase our ring. And which our ring magic does double damage. I really wanted to go for magic, more magic points and effect duration, but I think we're gonna have to balance these because we haven't seen any amulet or necklace upgrades, so there's no point pushing higher into that. But we do have a ring upgrade, and the ring's effectively our weapon. Well, it is our weapon, right? No effective about it. So by getting that extra ring, it pretty much doubled our output. Now, don't know if everyone's left yet. We might have to just putz around for a little bit. Is he by himself yet? Yes, he is. Talk to us.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has befallen the poor boy.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Raynor belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say. Guard business is
that's
well
what you told us
guarded.
yesterday. Is it
And
still too early?
concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is
Probably
dangerous,
still not dark
Captain.
enough.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. Raynor was indeed a member of my company. And an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Raynor wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know.
We didn't wait until
at the risk of ending
nightfall.
up like Raynor, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Wonder if
Anything
we should
else?
wait it- Oh. Wonder if we need, if we should.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
So it wasn't late enough? We'll just rest till nightfall and speak to him then. Have a snooze until nighttime. It's 2 hours away. Come on, seriously? Ah, okay. I wonder if he'll give us any different information. Or if that failing that one just didn't matter because we sort of insisted. Well, there could be combat too. Pay attention, Panz. Because of this. There's 2 there. Where's the other one? There'll be a 3rd. You know what? Oh, he's way over there.
Then let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
I'm good. Well, I would have preferred not to.
You're running out of energy. Drink the potion.
Oh,
Let's see if you can ward off.
enough magic? Me. Nice. I love the combat in this. Coins. Coins. Alright. Now, they're going to say anything differently.
We are quite alone now. You may speak to us.
Raynor was indeed a member of my company. And an excellent
It's like the
recruit.
second half of what he was saying before.
But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company.
Same stuff.
He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Raynor wasn't the only man to have disappeared, I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending
So we
up
didn't
like
get anything
Rainer,
else new out of that.
Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
All right. So we're going to go speak to the guy in the 6th. Upstairs. Probably upstairs. Yeah. I love how in games like this, it's like most of the NPCs have the same sort of day-night cycle.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
Come on, give up the goods.
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Let's allow Kurt to speak. That's why he's here.
Are you certain you don't know where this Phantom Regiment camp can be found?
Absolutely certain. And to be honest, I hope I never hear about this matter again.
Rainer was one of my recruits, Lieutenant. A young man that I admired. He was killed. His death was disguised. We've been lied to time and time again. Thanks to my friend, we finally learned that the boy had rejoined the Phantom Regiment. And so now, you're gonna tell me all you know without being a weasel about it. Trust me, you don't want me to lose my nerve.
But, Captain,
Now!
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Rainer isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Rainer.
Cameraman?
If I'd have known, I'd never recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
We did get reputation with Kurt, but we lost reputation with CoinGuard. Wonder if we bribed him, if we wouldn't have lost the reputation. I don't know where the last save is. It's just there. Yeah, it's fine. We'll live with our consequences of our actions. Well, this time. Alright, so Kurt's doing that. Wonder if we can speak to Vasco now and get Vasco's quest underway.
Desarde, I've always hoped to one day find out my biological family name. But I cannot go to the harbor office in person to see my file. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Yep.
Of course. But you will have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Naughts to be hurt in the process. Despite my desire to know my origins, the Naughts are still my family.
Don't worry. We'll be discreet.
Oh, so Kurt's not coming with us. We need to go get, Kurt is coming with us? I guess. I went back and I did the first arena mission, which we completed, which was the first 3 rounds. And then I did round 4, the first one of part 2. I tried round 5 with the 6 enemies, and it was they're just too much. But I have since upgraded my ring. On the last level up, I changed, and instead of putting points in the one on the bottom right, which gives us more magic points and longer stuns, I went for the one that increases our offense and lets us upgrade to rings level 1, and the ring upgrade is worth like double the damage. I'll probably do that again with the next one because we do have another ring that we can upgrade to. That one's not as big though, so like the difference was the old ring was doing like 80 and this is doing 140. So I think that was where it was worth it, whereas going up from 140 to 160, maybe not worth it. Oh, you can keep getting experience each time. Hey, that's decent. Maybe if it was close, but you don't get a lot of experience. Oh, Vasco has to come. Siora. I'd like Siora. Oh, so if we go out in the wild after this... Okay, come with us. We're going to the Harbour Master. Yeah, that difference is why I specifically changed and put the point in there. Plus that point makes the spells stronger anyway, so it's like an extra 10% on top of the change. Bad guys.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a Naut and go through the back door, but Someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
Right. Let's get some sleeping pills. Then we'll go see Dieter.
Where are we getting sleeping pills from? Vendor? Alchemy. Where is it? Oh, we can't do it though. We'd need to find someone who could do it for us. There has to be a better vendor then, right? There'll be an alchemy table in there, but yeah, we just don't know how to. Caravan won't. Caravan won't. Unless there's... Wish you could look at the other maps just to see what's there. Such a cool, cool map. So it looks like there's only 3 nations really involved here. Alchemist has a little thing above them. That's Admiral Cabral. We could try the merchant. There's also the other merchant there. I mean, merchant's our best bet at the moment.
Are your boats worn through?
No.
Welcome. Have you seen?
Bye. Wow, it turns out he's just got them sitting there. Sure, let's take them all. 80 gold. Yeah, alright.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright, we're going to convince the brothel owner to help us. I wonder how much that's going to cost us.
Again. Have you seen anything?
Alright, so... I want to keep that stuff.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
We changed their weapons. $297 physical damage. 296 with 60 armor. Slightly better, right? Oh, it's got a much higher chance to stun. Oh, pistol versus rifle. Rate of fire is 1. Rate of fire is 1 on this one as well. Okay, yeah. Let's upgrade that for Vasco. Now, what do you have, dear? 208 with 12 armor damage. That's not as much armor, but oh, look at the elemental damage, though. And it's fiery. You've got to have that. Alright. I guess we'll just have to go to the brothel then. Oh. Is that a bandit? I mean, it looks like a bandit, doesn't it? There was a scene I did yesterday, Dr. Drax, where I followed the silver coin guy, and you had to sort of sneak behind him and get around the back, and the music kicked in, and like it was pretty intense. Some combat music. He was a bad guy. I knew he was a bad guy.
It's on my blade. Then let's go!
I do like how that even though I'm targeting this guy, oh, he's got leashed.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
I don't like that. It's a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna back right up then if it's gonna leash. I'm gonna get my energy back. Oh, well, if that's the case. The other two still around here.
A bit of poison on my blade.
It's yeah, how even though you target one, it can
poison on my blade. Then let's go.
Your magic missile can get interrupted by someone in between you. So if you stun some guy straight in front of you, and then attempt to shoot past them, you can pull them back out.